Hello and welcome or welcome back to Budgets and Bibles. My name is Alycia. I am glad you are here. I hope you hang out for a minute, do some savings with me. It is a Thursday. We're going to do some dailies and then jump into my most beloved Harry Potter box challenge. Woot, woot, woot. All right, so let's jump right in. So happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good one. Ours is kind of chill. Doing our normal school routine. I homeschool, so we're doing our school routine. Hoping that my daughter will have softball practice tonight. It was canceled. We were supposed to have it last Tuesday and it got canceled because of the heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me know how y'all's weeks are going. So I bring $6 to my daily savings and I use the daily edition from Mary at Hands of Provision. And the 3 funds I save for are to help me have a more abundant mindset and to be more giving and to not hold on to my money out of fear, but rather to trust in the Lord's provision and to use that abundance to give to others and to give to my children. So that's what that is about. So we are rolling for today, which is Thursday. So I roll a D3 to determine which category, 1, 2, or 3, and a D6 to determine how much we are saving. So here we go. All right, number 2 is getting all 6. What? That has happened several times. Well, not several. Maybe it's only happened. Well, no, this will be the 3rd time this month I've gotten a 6. So that's going to Family Fun, which I love that. I will say too, man, that fund likes to go down. I'm trying to be more, free with some of my money, and that fund is filling it. So always welcome to get some money for that. And this is not for like big trips. This is just for like, going on a day trip somewhere or out to eat or, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something. I just counted that. Or to the movies, things like that. But movies are so expensive nowadays. We've only taken our girls to the movie theater once. Okay, they're only 6 and 4. Okay, so they haven't, they don't sit quietly through a movie. Okay, so we took them though. We did take them to see Super Mario Galaxy when it came out to the theater. Okay, let's just say luckily, because again, I homeschool, so we took them on a day that everyone else was still at school, things like that. We were the only ones in the theater, so it was me, my husband, my 2 girls, and I'm thankful for that because they were not quiet. They were not like, I don't know. I mean, they're kids. They're not. I don't feel like they were out of control, but they like to talk during movies, and I was like that. I'm still like that. It kind of drives my husband crazy, but I talk a lot during movies. When we're at home in the theater, I know to be quiet. But so I've told him, because he gets really frustrated with the girls, and I'm like, look, I'm 38 and I still do it. Okay, so just let it go. Let it go. There's some things you can't control, and at least at home we can pause it and do our thing. And then he also he likes to watch things with the subtitles on. Now he's always been that way though. When I met him, and it's kind of been a thing that we've gone back and forth on because I can't stand it. But so now what I do is anytime he's like, because he'll make a big kind of thing about, oh, now I gotta pause it, rewind it, and like, it's all in good fun though. But I'm always like, wait a minute, you've been reading it. Why do you need to hear it too? And then so anyways, but so we have yet to take them back to the movies. There was a couple that came out this summer that we wanted to, but with it being summer and school being out, I was like, I don't want to go with all those people. So in a way I'm spoiled because I homeschool and I only work weekends. So I never go to a store on a Saturday. I never go to a movie theater when there's when it's the busiest time. I don't do that. And so anytime that I do, I'm just like, oh, there's so many people. And I don't like crowds. I've never liked crowds. I'm not a crowd person. So, I put up with them, especially, obviously, but I'm not a crowd person. So, all right. So today we get to do the Harry Potter box challenge. Now this is a completely free box challenge on various people's Ko-fis. I'll show you in here in a minute, but I do bring $30. So I brought 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. So I'll put those at the back. So I have a big old corner missing of one of my ones. All right. My bank has gross money, y'all. It doesn't have the nice, crisp, pretty bills, but you know what? It's all good. All right, so, and I have all my cards here, which I did shuffle off camera. Just can't open them. All right. So this is the Magic of Summer collab, and it has been so much fun. First off, I love anything Harry Potter themed, but this is really well done and really cute. So it is by Floating Funds, the Mint Doco, Weekly Budgets, The Budgeting RT, Overthinking and Budgeting, What's Poppin' Sunshine, Sassy Ginger Budgets, and Cat Lady Budgets. And they all did an amazing job. And like I said, this is all for free on their Ko-fis. That's just amazing. So anyways, we're gonna tuck that back in there. And we're gonna just get right into it because this is one of my favorite things to do all week long. And then it goes by way too quick. So maybe I need to slow it down. I feel like all my videos are long anyways. But I need to slow it down, safer. So anyways, here we go. At $3 in the next card. Well, that is not gonna make it go slow. That's gonna make my money go quick. All right, we'll leave that there. Yay, Fred and George, we haven't gotten them yet. So this is by Sassy Ginger Budgets. I love that the Ginger did the Ginger Boys. Fred and George were like, oh, they're right up there with my favorites. Ron is my favorite, and then of course, probably all the Weasleys are my favorite pretty much. I love the Weasleys. So, what do I save? Oh no. Okay, is it a roll? Do I just roll? I'm gonna roll. That's how we're just gonna make it work, right? Oh, that's gonna go back in. So I'm just gonna make it work. So we're gonna roll a d4. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, well, that's all good. 1, okay, yay, so $3. Okay, so, yeah, no, 4. I can't do math. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll put that to the side. And I will put, I will write on that. I feel like I need to do red, right? Red for the redheads. So that was 4 total. All right, next up is Perform Actio. I've been waiting to do this. This is cute. All right, so that's one of the bonus things. So we're gonna pop that right here in the back. Yep, it's in the very back. All right, and the first part is a D6. All right, here we go. 5. All right, so I'll do pink since it's kind of got, the spell looks a little pink. So we did the D6. Okay, got 5, and that will go back so we can finish it up. All right, Hermione. I don't know if we've done any of hers yet. Okay, so confession. I never was and still honestly am not the biggest Hermione fan. I didn't really like her. I really didn't like her in the series. It was funny because I don't know. I sometimes felt like she was a little bit too much of a mother to the boys and a little bit of a know-it-all, and I wasn't fond of her. I'm just being honest here. I think she was very smart and she knew her stuff, and I mean, she helped them. Like, don't get me wrong, she was a good character. She just wasn't my cup of tea. And it's actually funny because a friend of mine eventually pointed out, so my favorite book has always been number 2. The Chamber of Secrets has always been my favorite book. And I didn't really have a reason why. I really enjoyed that book. And finally, one of my friends pointed out to me, she goes, you like that one because Hermione's not in it for a big chunk. And I was like, oh my gosh, you might be right. Save $4 for the Luna. So we'll pop over to the Luna. But yeah, so out of the trio, she was my least favorite. I still do like her, but she just was never my favorite. I don't know. Sorry to any Hermione fans. And it looks like we've already condensed in here. So, all right, so $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And baby pink for her. She's filling up. She might be one of the first ones that we are finished with. Ooh, that's like, I don't know if that's running out or what. All right. Save $1 for every child. That's cute. Okay, I was struggling with where these go, but hold on. That's gotta be, is that a Weasley thing? Well, no, it's not. Hold on, where does this go? Or whose thing is it, I should say. Let's see. I'm looking for the same border, because I don't know. If anything, I can just put in, I guess, the catch-all. Is that? That must just be extra. Okay, luckily I only have 2 children. Should I put that back in? I'm gonna put that back in. 1, 2. Okay. I'm not taking an icon off, but I'm just, whoops, putting this together. All right. Okay, next up is Save 3. This is on Professor Slughorn. I don't think we've gotten him. We've gotten his bonus, I think, before. All right, so this is all his little potions. Let's see what he's doing here. So the whole premise of this is what the characters do on their summer vacation, organizing his potion cabinet. Now that I can get behind, okay? One of my favorite things to do is organize. You wouldn't know it by looking at my house half the time. But I love to organize. Let's see here. He's totally getting brown because I feel like that's what we should do. And then I'm saving $3. I tend to organize and then not really tell anyone and make a whole brand new system, but then I don't really tell anyone. By anyone, I basically mean my husband, because my girls, they try, but you know. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. And then, so he doesn't stick to the system because he doesn't know there's a new system. And then it just becomes a disaster again, you know. Is there another 5? I do have a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not his fault. I am always working on my communication skills, just saying. All right. And then, ooh, I think that's, oh, that actually looks like either Snape or Draco. Let's see. Oh, Snape. Ooh, and this is a math one. I'm gonna roll a d4. That's what I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna stick with a d4. 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3. He's gonna get black because, yeah. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And that one can go to the side. Okay. All right, moving on. Ooh, save ×2 on the next card. I should have enough. Okay, I should have enough. Oh, hold on. Let me move this so you can see the cards. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, save per letter. I think I was just doing $1, right? So I'll do $2 for his A. We'll put him under, Harry's. Okay, so that wasn't not too shabby, not too bad, not too bad. Let's do that. All right. Oh wait, yeah, that will go back as well. Oh, some Quidditch. I think that's actually on Malfoy. Now, Malfoy. No. I feel like the books do a better job of portraying him as just what he really is. I of course loved me. I just forgot his name. Is it Tom Felton? Is that the right name? Or am I thinking of? I think it's Tom Felton. But anyways, he did great. But he was a little more likable, I feel like, in the movies. No, that's not what I'm trying to say at all, actually. He was not likable. Oh, excuse me, sorry. He was portrayed less evil, I feel like, in the movies. In the books, I feel like he was a little more on the evil side. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I've said this before, and I'll say it again, but I'm excited for the new series coming out. So let me know if you're excited. If you're a Harry Potter fan or not, let me know if you're excited. I like the idea that they have more time to tell a story. Like I said, I love the movies, nothing against the movies. I just think it'd be nice to see a longer format and see what they do. Oh, we're gonna have an issue there because there's only $2. So okay, we're gonna tuck that in somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna see what this is, but if it's more than $2, yeah, okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna see what the next one is just to be honest, just to see. Okay, that's their Fred and George, and I'm rolling a d4. Well, I'm not gonna roll a d4. I'm just gonna say it was 2. So haha. If y'all don't like cheating, don't watch my channel. I'm sorry. I mean, please do, but I mean, it's my budget, my money. I reserve the right to bend rules how I see fit. Okay. All right. So again, it goes so quick. All right. So Harry got $2, which brings his total up to. Oh, he has more than I thought he did in here. Oh my goodness, he has a lot more than I thought he did. And here's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. What in the world did I get of his? He was expensive, I guess. Every one of his cards. Okay, so he's got 15. Ron has nothing. My favorite character. Hermione is now on the board with 2. Fred and George got some stuff. All right, they now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all, I wrote Harry Potter fan fiction when I was younger. I loved it. I was obsessed. Not saying it was good, but I loved to write fan fiction. I loved reading it. Oh, that just took me way back. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to Luna. Harry's still in the lead with his 15. Ooh. All right, and Draco's on the board with $3. I'm looking at my budget kind of ahead of time for next month. I'm hoping to be able to bring a little more to my savings, but I can't guarantee that until some more stuff kind of comes through. So for Snape, this should be his first one. So 1, 2, 3. That's such an ugly one. Got a gross thing on it. Okay. Wait, he had other. Oh, he had bonuses. Okay, hold on. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll probably come in here and do some condensing. I try to do condensing like off camera because I'm not smooth about it at all. All right, Slughorn, I thought. Oh, he must have already condensed him, so he has 6. All right, this one got $2. Little bonus. And that, okay. And the Axio got 5. All right. Well, again, it never feels like it's long enough. And then I have to wait forever until next week. And I am not a patient person. I'm working on it. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had some fun. I hope you're having good savings, a good week. Surviving the heat if you're anywhere near me. Or anywhere else that is hot. I'm sure there's other places too. Anyways, but happy savings and God bless. Bye.